tools, I guess?
Just going back, look at film, see where we can get better at, or we should get better at, just go from there. Just work on it on the floor.
Willie has brought up, I guess, sense of urgency a lot preseason so far. These 10 games you guys have played. What do you feel like it's going to take just to get a little bit better and just coming out with a little more urgency?
We just got to be better. Follow the game plan. Have urgency on the offensive end. Have some direction on the offensive end of what we exactly want. On the defensive end, we just pick up the pressure and try to make it harder. The key guys and rebound the basketball.
Do you feel like it's been unclear the direction offensively?
Not necessarily unclear, but I think we can, as players, have a little bit more communication on the floor. How guys can score, who we can attack on the floor. I think between the players, we can do that a little bit better.
And you've been here through, some long losing streaks and just feeling that feeling, how it feels in the locker room, I guess. What do you got to do kind of to avoid kind of falling into that hole where things start snowballing on y'all?
Keep the energy high, keep it positive. Like I said, talk about the mistakes and just try to carve out some wins, get guys back, and just let the guys know that we have in the room to do what they do well on the floor, whatever that is, to go out there and do it well.
Yeah, how important is it to get out and transition a little bit more, push the pace? Willie mentioned that in post-game that he wants you guys get a lot more easy points like you were earlier in the season.
Yeah, I think it's important, especially when guys are complaining about fouls and not getting back on the defensive end. So I think we can do a better job of that, especially it's way easier when you're taking the ball out the rim instead of taking it out the net. I think we took it out the net a lot tonight.
When you talk about getting it off the rim, like how important is rebounding in the sense of getting those shots?
Rebounding is important for every game that we play. Having JB in there, having Zion in there, having all five in there, and just trying to push the pace and see what we can get on the offensive end.
For you and Z, it feels like a lot of times this stuff is just hard for y'all just to get into y'all sets, to get into y'all where y'all want to get on the court. I guess what you guys do to kind of address that and just figure out how to do that within this new system.
Yeah, continue to talk, continue to communicate with the coaches, figure out where we can be effective in the offense, get into our spots and let guys play off of us, set screens, move in the open areas. I think we can continue to just practice and I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I know you don't like to make excuses, but how much does it hurt when you miss a few games, Z's missed a few games, and now CJ's unavailable?
This is it's a different team. It's a different squad on the floor, playing with different lineups, and you got to figure out how you can be the best effective in each lineup. So it's different. And, we haven't had a lot of practice time. But we got to just continue to talk about, like I said, how we can be effective with the groups that's out there and get people to do what they do well on the floor.
And speaking on that, how good was it to have Najee back out there tonight?
Yeah, he showed a spark on the defensive end. He ran our offense for a little bit. He was good facilitating a little bit, rebounding the basketball. It's good to have him back.
I think it was you that gave a shout out to Dice after that Houston game. Does it feel like he's starting to turn the corner these past two games?
He's staying consistent. And being a point guard and driving the lane and getting to the basket and shooting threes. That's what we need on the floor. He's doing everything that we asked of him. He's already the best player on the floor also. So doing everything we asked.
Great. Thank you, guys.